I'm almost at 100K this month. At this exact point last month, I was only at 45. I'm already doing like double what I was. So I started working at Lowe's for 14 or 15 an hour. That literally lasted a month.
And then you quit your job.
You know, I was crying for like 3 weeks straight to her, like, oh my God, I feel like a failure. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like,
How much did you make like your first month on an offer?
like 8K.
Did you expect that like coming in?
No.
How's it going? Like, how you doing, bro?
Really good. I'm almost at 100K this month. At this exact point last month, I was only at 45, so I'm already doing like double what I was. It's going pretty good so far. I feel like I'm really like in a good groove, and my show rate's improving. So yeah, it's been pretty
It's
good.
fire. You're
Mhm.
crushing, dude. Every person that you come across comes back to me and they're like, yeah, that guy's a killer. We need more Evans. I'm like, yeah, I'll try my best, but there's only one Evan Singer, bro. No,
Yeah.
dude, I'm very happy for you. I'm very proud of you. For the sake of the call, right, or for this video, like, could you just give a background on you, like where you're from, and just like your story up to this point before you joined?
I'm from Pittsburgh. I grew up playing hockey my whole life. Didn't really have much of a direction after I was done playing. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Played till I was 21, so I played juniors, and I didn't want to go to college and get in a bunch of debt. I also didn't know what I wanted to study, so I figured there'd not be a point. You know, I didn't want to waste my parents' time or money, right? So, you know, I got a minimum wage job purely just to apply to live with my girlfriend so that we could get approved to live together. Because obviously, with just her income, it wouldn't be enough. So I started working at Lowe's for 14 or 15 an hour. That was literally lasted a month. And I came in here. I got an offer really fast, but then that one fell through because they wanted me to be on the same time zone as the closer. So they just got rid of me. And then found on another offer, the low ticket Nathan's offer. I was there for like 5 days. Didn't really find any success. Didn't enjoy it. And then we did a group call for James's offer for the luxury wholesaling. Got in there and been crushing it so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get into, I mean, you had to face some adversity,
Yeah.
right? So like, we'll definitely talk about that. You were ex-hockey player. You said you just took the job at Lowe's just so you could get qualified for a place to live with your
Literally.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was like a new job. Like, how long did you have that job?
Literally a month, like to the day.
Okay.
Like just 30 days.
Yeah, no, that's crazy, bro. So with this, like, obviously, there's everyone at this point sees a lot of things online. You know, I guarantee this isn't the first thing that you saw online. Maybe it was. If so, that's kind of wild. But like, had it been on your mind before about like making money like online before like coming into
Yeah,
this?
I mean, I looked at many different things. Like, I've been day trading for a while, like, not too much success. You know, I was at the point where I could take a payout, but I never really got, you know, deep into it. I never like spent any money on it or any training besides, you know, just buying prop firm accounts. But other than that, I mean, not really. Like, I tried drop shipping a few years back. Obviously, didn't work out because I didn't have any money to put into it. Need money for ads. And other than that, I mean, I was looking into high ticket sales. Like, I looked at like 5 other programs before yours, honestly, and every single one of them just felt so weird, like something felt off. They felt fishy. You know, I just didn't go with any of them. And I was on the call with Thomas and felt like a genuine conversation. He actually, you know, wanted to help, and now I'm here.
Yeah, now you're here. So how old are you again?
21.
Yeah, so you're 21 years old. So it's been on you've actually like looked, like you said you tried drop shipping like, I mean, years ago. Right now, coming into this, what was your expectations? I guess, I mean, like, how much did you make like your first month on an offer, like your first full month?
Like 8K.
Like 8K,
Yeah.
right? So like, did you expect that like coming in?
No, not at all. I was like, I'd be so happy just to get like 5K, you know, 4K, 5K, just make like a little bit more than my girlfriend was making, you know, just that we're making the same amount. Like, we could obviously save up our expenses or not like anything crazy, but yeah, 8K was definitely pretty nice. And then I got the bonus too, so it's going to be a lot more next month.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
what are you pacing this month?
Well, right
Make.
now 200K for cash collected, but to make, I mean, I don't know, based off the calculations with the 2.5 extra, I'd probably say like 12K. So right now
You're
I'm
on
at 6 right now.
Okay, you're on
Um,
7.5 commission.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's pretty insane. So yeah, I mean, 12K as a setter, second month, you're cooking, bro. You're gonna make more than I made, like my second month in this space, right? Like, if you make 12 and a half, you'll beat me by like $500. So that's sick, bro. I mean, that's the point though. Like, I want all of you guys to outgrow me. I expect you to continue to just hit new levels. You know, I won't be surprised one day when you're making 30, 40, 50, like you're closing, right? If that's the aspirations you have. And
Of
we could
course.
talk talk about that. But from the outside looking in, okay, you come in, you're placed on an offer within like a couple weeks of being in here and you make over $8,000. On paper, that's what it looks like. But obviously you had to go through adversity, right? So like talking about that, like you came in, you were told you were going to be on board onto an offer, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then you quit your job because you were
Both
told
jobs,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Quit both your jobs. And then what happens is they're like, never mind. And I remember you and I talked on the phone. And I think you talked with Thomas and probably James as well. And you were stressing out, bro. Like,
Oh, I was crushed.
you were like literally, going through it. I mean, rightfully so, though.
Yeah.
I get it, right? But I feel like you had two options there. I mean, I feel like you could have just folded, and just fucking waddled away. But you chose not to. Why do you feel like you chose that route? Because I'm honestly, a lot of people would fold. Like I honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I thought you were gonna be really good. I knew you were gonna be really good if we could get you positioned properly. But I did feel like there was a chance that you were just gonna wither away at that point. I mean, why did you choose to push forward?
I think the biggest thing for me is my sports background. Like I've never given up in any situation regarding hockey, playoff wise, regular season, no matter what type of game it was. So I think that just kind of translated for me. And it was like do or die, like, do I want to sit there and work at Lowe's where I'm going to only make, $1,800 to $2,000 a month because they're limiting my hours, or am I going to actually go do something? Like, I don't just want to work for someone, the rest of my life, right? So obviously I'm working for somebody right now, but it's very flexible. There's a lot of freedom. I get to be at home with my dog. I mean, we talked about that on the closing call with Thomas. So like, it's great.
Yeah. Do you get good time with your girl? Like
yeah, plenty. Yeah, I just basically stop dialing whenever she gets home, and I just take follow-ups from there. Like if I have a couple, I'll take them. But yeah, I just stop when she gets back, so it's great.
You're like the top performing setter. I'm pretty sure you're collecting more than probably any setters collected on there. I think like if you're pacing 200K as a setter, bro, that's impressive, right? I mean, like put it into perspective. If you were collecting 200K as a closer, you'd be pacing $20,000 this month, right? Like it's really impressive. Objectively, like in this space, there's people that have been in this space for years that have never touched like 8K as a setter, but you did it your first month. Like, why do you feel like you were able to do it and like other people?
I mean, I just have nothing else to do, so I just really took it serious and went all in with it. Like for the first couple of weeks, I was doing like 10, 12 hours a day, like not consistently dialing, like I said, taking follow-ups, but the response rate here is so high on this offer where I could get, 70 dials in a day and I'm talking on the phone for 6 hours. So, the conversations are really good. And I think that it's something that I actually, enjoy talking about, like real estate in general. I could actually see myself getting into this later down the line, and I probably will. I think that just makes it way easier. Like it's something I actually want to sell. So it makes me want to, talk about it. I don't get sick of talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the day to day? Like, are you having fun?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I could go to the gym whenever I want. I can eat whenever I want. I'm not limited to like a 30-minute lunch. I can do whatever, take the dog out.
When that happened, when you quit your job at Lowe's and you didn't get on that offer, I think when you were on the phone, I think you said your girlfriend thought you were stupid or something. Wasn't there something like that, like, or not?
I don't remember if it was exactly like she said that I was stupid, but she was like, oh, like I kind of figured that this wasn't gonna work out. Like I don't know, like I had uncertainty. Like obviously she was like fully supportive in what I was doing because she didn't really understand it much. On Friday she doesn't work, but she makes me food, for the day, so I could just stay focused and doing what I'm doing. And
that's the cool part about it. But the reason why I asked is like, how does she feel about it now? Like where you're at?
Oh, it's great now. Now all the time she talks about how like, oh babe, like I don't make any money and like you're making all the money, and like we went shopping and I bought her a bunch of clothes for vacation and shit, and obviously she's happy and like we're able to save money more and work towards our goal of ultimately building a house somewhere. So yeah
because that's why what was the real reason why you came in here? Like what was the thing driving you?
Just to do something better than to work a 9 to 5 for someone with a job that's not scalable like Lowe's. Like I could be there for 30 years, maybe I'll end up being the top manager or whatever in the department or store, but why would I do that? It's gonna just waste my life. I want to be able to have financial freedom at some point and have my money work for me, and it's not going to get done at Lowe's. Obviously having multiple streams of income is the best, and I want to get into real estate too, so this is like an entryway into that kind of,
for sure.
And connections too, like multiple leads that I've talked to, like I've given them my personal number too because they're just like great people, they actually have connections.
Yeah, that's what I like about this space too, because you actually meet really, really cool people, and people like you just build out your network just talking with the prospects. How does it feel? Like you went through that, like, to, you know, like all that stress to where now you're like, your girl helped you come in here, right? And, you know, we had that conversation where, like, you know, where you wanted to do more and now you're doing more and you're able to do more. Like,
I mean,
how does
it's
that
a
feel?
great feeling, you know. I was crying for like 3 weeks straight to her, like, oh my God, I feel like a failure. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, you know, and then, you know, I got in here and it's been amazing so far and it's going to continue to be. It's only up, right? So, yeah, I
Yeah.
know that the skill set I've developed now, like even just working with James one-on-one, like every day, even if this offer, you know, blows up, which it's not going to, even if it does, I know I'll make, you know, somewhere else, I'll find somewhere else to go. And I have that
Yeah.
experience now and stats to back it up, you know?
Yeah, dude. It only takes 1 month to get momentum, right? It only takes 1 month to actually take it seriously,
Yeah.
you know? That's what you did, dude. So I think it's sick. I'm very happy for you, and you do represent me well. Everyone loves you, right? Like your sales manager loves you. Everyone on your team loves you. They value
Yeah.
you, right? So you're already building a reputation for yourself in the space, like whether you know it or not, right?
Mhm.
Because like your sales manager Zach has other offers and he needs setters or closers. He's gonna think of you, right? Because like you're a top performer. And you just create like an infinite money / opportunity glitch at some
Yeah.
point where so many people know who you are and know what you can do. You never have to worry about anything anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you have any like things you would say? Because like this is other people like will see this, right? Like people that are thinking about it, you know, coming in here, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe guys like you, right, that have tried e-com or day trading. I mean, that's how I was too. Like, do you have anything to say to those people?
I mean, just take the risk. Like, what do you have to lose at the end of the day? Your backup plan is what someone's, you know, current situation and plan A is. So just ride with it and do what you think is right. You know, take the leap forward like I did with you guys.
Mhm.
Obviously, seeing the amount of like 4 figures on your screen and then hitting pay, regardless of if it's financing, scary. And it was, you know, but I'm very thankful. So
Yeah, it was scary. Were you like, was there a piece of you that just wanted to get off the call with Thomas? Like, yeah, let me just like roll out of here.
no,
No.
we were on the call for like 2 hours. That was probably past what, you know, he should have been on there with me for, but
What's your plan with it now? I mean, because like there's a lot, obviously, like, you know, it's not like everyone does different things. Like some people hit like 12K a month and they'll just like make that amount of money and go do other things. Or some people are like want to really become, you know, top people in the industry, like hitting 40, 50 and beyond. What do you
yeah.
see for yourself?
I mean, I definitely want to move into closing as soon as I can, maybe by Christmas. Even on this offer, I think there's a lot of room because obviously we're scaling up. Like last month, they did 1.2. The month before I joined, they did only 800. So right now we're on pace for like 1.6 or something. So it's just going to keep growing and getting bigger. And they're obviously going to need more closers at some point. They've already moved up 3 or 4 people within their system from setting to closing. So the growth is there. Obviously, I got to like prepare more to be a closer. I haven't, you know, got too much into that yet because I've been so focused on setting, but slowly I'll get into closing. And then from there, not really too sure what else I'll do. I want to get like another stream of income. I want to get into real estate, probably doing like fix and flips or, you know, having rentals because long term, I think that'd be great to have a portfolio.
Yeah, that's something I wish I would have done sooner, you know, so that's smart. You're only 21. Yeah, you
Yeah.
look older than 21, bro. Do people ever tell you that? You look like
Every time.
26.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
time when I would be on the ice, like I always wore a visor so you could see my whole face. And every time we line up for a face-off by the other bench, like I'm a defenseman, so you're literally standing next to the bench. They'd always be like, "Yo, 20, you got like fucking kids at home?" Like I would just be
That's so
getting
funny.
chirped like every game. And you know, I remember when I was 17, I still kind of looked similar, but I would chirp people who looked old the same exact way. And it just came full circle. I just would always laugh it off.
Yeah.
The beard, sorry, you know.
Dude, I think this is the first time I actually realized that you were 21, and that actually makes a lot more sense. Because like when you called me when you were like when we hopped on when you were stressing out, I literally thought you were like 25 or like 26. So like when I was like speaking with you, I'm pretty sure I was just a lot more, I don't know, straight up with you. Like I like treating you like just like a man. Like, hey man, you just grab your balls, to be honest, and like figure it out. I feel like if I knew if you were 21, I probably would have treated it a little differently. But no, that's kind of funny, honestly.
Well, you need to hear. Every coach I've ever had has been like that. You know, why go about it a different way? You know.
Yeah,
I think that
that's
was the
true.
best for me, anyways. It's what I've always heard. So
Other than that, man, like I said, I'm proud of you, and you represent me very well. You represent James very well, like everyone here. I'm sure you'll inspire a lot of people, right? Because you're no different than me, and we're no different than the people out there that want to do something, right? You just made a decision, you committed to it. That's why you're here, right? So we can wrap it up there.
exactly.